Welcome to the mini views of Georgetown 14, where the popcorn is popped fresh and there's over 12 screens of movies playing at once. The latest film that I saw was Minions, prequel to the Despicable Me series. Minions follows the Minions throughout their existence. More precisely, it follows the Minions around, say, about 1968, around London, where three of them, Kevin, Stuart, and Bob, all sort of volunteer to find a new leader for the other Minions. This movie takes place about 42 years before Despicable Me, the first one. Kevin, Stuart, and Bob find themselves employed with the ever-wonderful Scarlet Overkill, as I just found out was played by Sandra Bullock. It's up to three to secure their job with Scarlet, and also to wait out for the rest of their friends to come from wherever hidey hole they were living in, while trying not to mess things up. This movie was very well animated. Music was pretty good from what I can remember. But pretty much the whole movie takes place in London, 1968. So there's a lot of British stereotypes and cliches. This movie was really not my type of movie. Even though I did see the first Despicable Me and I liked it, I just liked that it did what it was out to do. But it wasn't really anything for me. Neither was this. But I still had somewhat of a good time, and I see many families and mainly kids enjoying themselves. The stylistic nature of the animation was very well done and quite enjoyable. I really did like the way that everything looked. I found it hilarious that the Minions went to a villain con to find Scarlet, where they showed off like what you see at other cons. People in costumes, there's booths trying to sell things, there's panels. I go to a lot of cons, so I just like that. Also shows off a lot of the other minions and supervillains that there are in the world at the time. A lot of the jokes are just goofy things, probably a few pulp culture ones, so not all of them were hits for me. The favorite thing about the movie for me was Scarlet Overkill herself. Her backstory, her style, her methods, just how evil she was. I really do wish the movie was all about her, or maybe just have a lot more with her, like maybe just had the minions sort of in the background like they were in Despicable Me. I found it great that she was actually married and works with her husband. And being in the 1960s in London, gotta say that there's a lot of style to it. I saw Minions on Wednesday right after their free showing of How to Train Your Dragon, part of their free family film series. And while I saw How to Train Your Dragon 2, I got myself a large drink and a large popcorn. And so in between movies, I was able to get refills. And I gotta say that it was more than enough drink and popcorn to last for two movies. I'll probably recommend, if you guys are going to see two movies, you might want to get one large item and the other one medium, or just stick with two medium items unless you're sharing. Then definitely get the larges. I gotta say that the large combo price of $11 for a large drink and popcorn, each get one refill, that was a pretty good deal. So yeah, I did enjoy Minions, at least quite a few parts of it. I do wish the movie was more about Scarlet Overkill. Maybe we could get another spin-off about her, because she was the one thing that kept me interested in this movie. Jokes were hit and miss for me, but they were really aiming for kids. There were a couple of little plot holes here and there that they just glanced over, but I gotta say that it's alright, very harmless. If you enjoyed the Despicable Me movies, I'm sure that you'll enjoy this one just as much. So come on down to Georgetown 14 when you can and give it a watch.